Come on. Hey, you know what it is. All right. We missed last week, and I will not apologize. I was at Comic Con. I'm sorry. Episode 140. You know what it is. All right. Oh, hello, Marcus. Do so Sefa AM. It's Friday afternoon, man. This ooze. Well, yeah, the ooze. The ooze just got off of work. I was off today. I haven't been doing a damn thing. I've just been chilling. But this dude is over here telling me about the corporate structure organization. It's got me really, you know what I'm saying? It's got me thinking. You know what I mean? So, you know what it is. What's going on?
Hey, man, I know what it is. Polytickin Podcast, man. Welcome to the weekly episode 140. If y'all want some more of us, if y'all want to support us directly, I know last week we missed, but we didn't miss the Patreon. So everybody who's part of Patreon, y'all got an episode. Appreciate y'all. For those who aren't a part of Patreon, just know if you do sign up, you will get this episode like 2-3 days earlier. You'll get these on Friday instead of Monday. You get the video early as well. Come on down. It's $5 or more. Come on down to support us. Best way to support us directly. So check us out. Also, if you want some more Lance and some sports takes going down to the Polytickin Podcast, Lance and Coach Forrest, you know what I'm saying? Giving y'all their best Chargers and Raiders propaganda and whatnot. Let them tell it. Justin Herbert's the top 3 quarterback, and Ashton Jeanty is going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, apparently. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
You still have Janty on your team?
I have him on one
of
my leagues. It might be the pod league. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he did good for me last week.
Hell yeah, last year.
Last week he got me 30-something points. So
yeah,
keep doing that. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Also, if you want some more, Pacific classics and whatnot getting reviewed, they're going through a revamp right now. But check out the old episodes of check out the old episodes of Pacific Movie Starter Kit. Lance Tongo of the Polytickin Podcast, and hello Marcus of the Polytickin Podcast. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what those guys are doing on there. You know
what I'm saying? Look, it's coming. Look.
Yeah. But yeah, go check that out. Go check them old episodes, run them up, leave some comments. Hey, also, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube, the Polytickin Network, the Polytickin Podcast, go to the YouTube, subscribe to us, leave a comment. Even if you watch this on Patreon, even if you listen to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify Podcasts, whatever it is, going down to the YouTube, check it out, spread the word, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and we never really plugged the Instagram, but Instagram, the Polytickin Podcast on Instagram, follow us.
Yeah.
We're gonna get back to posting. Yo, I feel like since we post episodes, we're doing the big part of the work. We just haven't posted clips. But
yeah.
But we're doing the main part. We're not doing the side quests.
Yeah, for real. Yeah,
we need to start doing the side quests.
There's a process to marketing and branding that we're still trying to figure out in this space. Yeah. All right, we ain't got the big teams yet. Okay,
to be honest, we figured it out. We just lazy. That's honest. That's it.
Also, that we figured it out. We're just kind of lazy.
But we
also don't have the big corporate funding.
Yeah, we need a grant.
Yeah, we need a grant.
We need a grant too. Right.
Hey. Yeah.
So and also I just want to say, man, I apologize for my energy. I am sick again. I'm sick, man. I don't know.
I'm sick too, bro. I'm sick of shit. I'm sick of it.
Well, yeah. So,
all right, I got us, man. I'm a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm not tired. I'm not sluggish, you know what I mean? I'm chilling, I'm relaxed. I'm just not in a yelling mood yet. It hasn't gotten there, but I'll probably get there soon.
He said,
yeah, I'll get there soon.
No, and Marcus, it's always a yet when it comes to yelling. It's always yet.
Come on, bro. Yeah.
So, so that's all our program matters. Without further ado, my brother, how you been?
First, I want to say, who needs a sponsor when our long-ass ad for this network happens at the beginning of the show? It takes up at least 5 minutes. Who needs sponsorships, bro?
Hey.
Well, just join the network already.
Yeah, we sponsor ourselves.
You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately.
It's self-funded. Yeah. This is the community funds us, okay?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fund us more.
Yeah. Please. I've been cool, bro. Chilling, working and shit.
Oh, sorry.
What?
I remember the video. I remember the video you
Oh
posted.
no, that
I remember
always
the video.
I hate and I love when that happens because you finally scratch that itch, but also it's like it always happens at the most inopportune times, bruh.
I'm sorry. I'm
It's like,
sorry.
oh, bruh.
I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm not.
I
Well,
just
I shouldn't
remembered.
say inopportune is probably the wrong word to say because I'm
Yeah.
glad you figured that out.
Okay, I got it.
I
And
love
it's a
that
good
feeling.
one.
All
It's a
right,
good one too. It's a poly. Yeah, I got it.
you
I
got
got it.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. As long as it's written down and you got it. All
Yeah.
right, cool.
Yeah. Sorry.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're good. What is it? I went to Comic Con last week and all that shit. Um, just been working and stuff, but like lately I've been thinking a lot about brand strategy
Hmm.
just because I really want to be able to branch out away from just the pod and the network and just establish something. You know what I'm saying? You got music, Lance got Polynesian, and I've worn many creative hats all over the years and shit, but like I really want to start actually doing something. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I've been watching a lot of videos on it, and the branding and brand strategy are are the words that keep coming up. And like as I take a look around at the creators that I follow on like socials, like I'm trying to be more mindful of what it is I like about what they do and how they present themselves in the brands of the world. And
Hmm.
I'm trying to figure out what I can take from that and make for myself. And I wanted to bring that up to you, seeing as you're an artist too. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, are there people that you're a fan of that you like? Not just their product, like their music, their merch, whatever, but just their overall like strategy on how they present themselves to, the world, the internet, and how it like if there's anything that you learn from them or like about what you learn from them or anything like that. You know, the other term that I keep hearing is storytelling, and
Hmm.
storytelling is pretty universal. And like I'm trying to be more observant of people's like way of storytelling, whether it's through their music, through their merch, through the videos that they post, just any and everything, even what they write in titles, descriptions, captions, whatever it is that shows their artistic voice.
Hmm.
I'm trying to be a lot more observant of. So I wanted to bring that to you and see what you think about all that and how maybe not important it is to you, because of course it's important, but what it is, where you kind of rank the importance of that, if at all.
Uh,
You
like
know what I mean?
branding, like brand management and all that.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I I definitely feel like it's important. I definitely feel like, especially in this day and age where uh we know so much about the people that we consume art from. I'm just speaking as an artist. Like we've never been in this situation where we know artists beyond their music as much as we do right now.
Right.
So like
Mm-hmm.
things like political stance, things like, whether this person is actually a good person, or things like, is this person a good father or a good mother? Is this,
Mm-hmm.
does this person, we've never had this much access to people's lives outside of music before.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like brand management is super important because all of it counts. You used to be able to get it like in the 90s and the 80s and things like that. You used to be able to get away with a little bit of mystique because people just,
Mm-hmm.
there was no social media. You couldn't follow them. Like there was no expectation to know what this person was, what Starbucks order they ordered, or
Right.
what are they doing on a Tuesday. Like we never got to see these behind the scenes of interviews and things like that. So like this is the very first time in the history of the world where you can, it's a lot harder, it's harder to separate the art from the artist these days because we
Mm-hmm.
know so much about everybody. we
Yeah.
we're on a podcast twice a week, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
people didn't do this back in the day, and if they did, it was frowned upon. Like there's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of like you'll hear from artists and even some record execs, like less is more in the
Yeah.
world of art and entertainment. Like you, if you oversaturate the market, you are ruining your own stock. Like they
Mm-hmm.
felt like, like the superstar artists, Michael Jackson and people of that ilk, they weren't easily accessible to everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and that added to their fame. But now it's like you can be a weekend to where nobody knows what's going on. You drop here and there, and then, or you could be irrelevant like a Daniel Caesar. I'm not saying he's irrelevant, but I'm saying a guy that makes great music, a guy that has great reception, but that mystique, it kind of, it leads to people not really caring no more because we're in a music is being released all the time. Like
Hmm.
you hear an album and you listen to the album for a week and it's old. So
Well,
like,
yeah, I just want to throw this out there. Also for Daniel Caesar, he was lightweight canceled, but
yeah,
I know what
well,
you
yeah,
mean. I know what you
yeah,
mean. He was lightweight
yeah,
canceled, and
yeah,
that obviously ruined the mystique for him because he
yeah,
fucked that up on his own. But I know
yeah,
exactly what you mean.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's just like a double edged sword. Like taking a break is a
Mm,
real double edged sword. You could be like, what's his name? Danny. What's Danny's name? Danny.
A- ATM Danny? No, I don't know.
No, Danny
Danny.
Triple X. Remember the freaking D- Detroit?
Danny Brown. Danny
Danny
Brown. Yeah,
Brown.
Danny
Yeah.
Brown. Yeah.
You
Okay.
could be like a Danny Brown, or you could be like a, Big Sean. It's a double edged sword. You could be
Yeah.
away and people could miss you, or you could be away and people could forget about you. So like,
Hmm.
brand management is super important these days. At the same time, my favorite artist of all time doesn't have the greatest brand management. He's never had the greatest brand management, and yet he holds the biggest and most popular urban podcast in the world as
Hmm.
somebody whose image was to never care about image. So like, I feel like talent will always shine through, but at the same time, you're making it a lot easier if you brand yourself well. You can get
Yeah.
away with being either less than or just figuring it out. It'll go a long
Ev-
ways.
if you have a brand that is on the internet, chances are even the authenticity of your brand is a bit performative because it serves the brand and how
Yeah.
you want to be treated by an audience. You know what I'm saying? But to your point about people falling off or becoming less visible, the Danny Brown example, it's like you can like you can still do your thing and you won't have as much numbers as you did in the past, but I mean if you build a strong enough core through your creative choices and your creative voice, then it stands to reason that you're going to have a pretty sustainable career, at least a career
Mhm.
that provides something for you and your people,
Mhm.
and in all fairness to Danny Brown, I think he has that. We just don't see a lot of it because we don't see the spiky hair no more, the tight jeans, the buck teeth. Like he's still rapping though, like
Yeah.
and there are a bunch of artists like him. So
Mhm.
yeah, no, I'm with that. I'm with that. Brand management is very important in this day and age.
Mhm.
And I just wanted to name a few people that I'm a fan of, like their brand and creative direction. Tasi
Mhm.
1K is huge on the list for me. I
Mhm.
love how he presents himself and his works. You know what I'm saying? And he's like multifaceted. There's
Yeah.
music, there's fashion, there's the pods, there's the streaming. He's there. He's good. Also, South End Siva, I love his work too.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
really just music and videos appearances, but like you can see his personality through the videos that he posts.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
that's a huge thing too, is showing personality, and
Mhm.
that will always win points in my book.
Yeah.
Who else? Peter, Sweetie Petey. Come on, bruh.
Yeah.
Come
That's
on,
that's
man.
yeah, the PD,
The
that's the
living room.
one. That's the one that I was thinking of when you asked that
Yeah,
question.
yeah,
Cuz
bro. I
like, have you seen him on TikTok?
Uh, how have I not seen him on TikTok? No, I gotta find,
Yeah.
bro. I see him all
He
over Instagram. Yeah,
Yeah, he
I
be on
love that
TikTok
shit.
live. He be on TikTok live all the
I seen a
time,
bit of that.
packaging up
Yeah. Uh huh.
orders. He'll be up there packaging orders. All the videos is talking about where he comes from, talking about
Yeah.
what he's overcome. Like
Mm-hmm.
PD, like if you I always say this, man. If you a
You
fan,
always
if you
say this,
from
yeah, and it.
yeah, if you from Northern California, man, if you remember them days back in the day when Usli dropped and like that whole little movement from Motown, it was like it was for real. And like
Yeah.
I love talking about this era of music because there was really no social media. Like it was MySpace was there,
Mm-hmm.
MySpace was new, but it was and
It was literally picking
Twitter was
up. Yeah.
yeah, Twitter was probably there. But like it was like there was no there was no structure. There was no blueprint
Mm-hmm.
to follow in this new age of like the cyber world, the meta world, like this internet. Like, what is this? What is
Yeah.
SoundCloud? What is SoundClick? And so being like me before, like I wanted to make music, or maybe I was making music, but it wasn't as serious. Seeing
Mm-hmm.
somebody like Petey Sweetie and seeing like the moves that he made, and then seeing him going away for that stint and then coming back and to see the growth, like
Yeah.
you can't you cannot help but cheer this dude on
Yeah, bro.
because like especially and this and like what you said, like personality is bonus points, but like bro, if you can make the people a fan of you, they'll follow you wherever you go. Like
Exactly.
if somebody is a fan of your music, they'll stick with your music. If
Mm-hmm.
somebody is a fan of your visuals, they'll stick with your visuals. If
Mm-hmm.
somebody is a fan of your food, they'll stick with your food. But if
Yeah.
somebody is a fan of you, everything that comes from you, they will at least have some kind of interest. And if they become a big enough fan, if they become attached to you as a person,
Yeah.
you could be a rapper who drops a cookie, who drops an exclusive cookie collaboration, or you could be a rapper who drops some merch, which is typical, but like you could be a rapper who helps shoot a documentary or something like a mini doc or whatever, an
Yeah.
interview, and then all you can
Yeah.
do. You can be a rapper who's a podcaster,
Yeah.
and if the person like identifies with you as a person, if the listener identifies with you as a person, not just an artist, they'll follow you through every medium. So like
Straight
every
up.
creator, every artist, every influencer, whatever you want to call it, content creator, they need to
Creator.
understand. Yeah, they need to understand that like hopping on trends is cool. It's a good way to widen your scope, but it unless you get deeper with your fan base or deeper with your audience, it
Mm-hmm.
don't. It's come and go. It's in
Yeah.
one ear out the other. It's just scrolling. It's you a scrolling topic at that point. But like
Yeah.
once you build a connection with them, you drop a book, they're gonna like at least 10 people. If you got 100 people that like you as a person, 10 of them is gonna be like, hey, I'll buy this just off the strength of I really like where this dude is coming from. And so like
Yeah.
brand that's where branding comes in, and that's why it matters so much today. Mhm.
Mm-hmm. That's yeah, man, I'm with all of that, bro. I agree with all of that. I love that, man. I think it just goes back to what we've talked about before, which is this ecosystem, and it's everything that you said. You know, your personality, your branding
Yeah.
direction. Even with us, for example, you know, our shows. We have different shows in the network, but what we talk about here can go into there. It can go on to like you said across different mediums. Like we could take one thing and then build it into another thing. You know what I'm saying? We can be rappers and podcasters. We can be podcasters, authors. We can be this and that and the other. Like it's just yeah, that's exactly it. That's what I've been trying to figure out. But with the pod and the network, it's definitely helped me get closer into figuring that out. You know, the
Mhm.
branding and the your creative voice. I think being doing the stuff that we do for the network has helped me develop my artistic voice to a point where I can go out and finally like pursue these interests again, because mind you, I tried to do this like 5-10 years ago with no idea on how to start. But once we
Yeah.
started this, that's when I finally was like, oh, now I get it. I couldn't start it back then because one, I didn't have the drive. Two, my reasons were wrong. And three, I had no idea what kind of creative direction or voice I wanted to go with. So
Mhm.
now it's like the confidence is shot through, and now I want to try everything. I'm throwing
Yeah.
every dart at the board, see what sticks. And I think
Yeah.
yeah, it's I'm the pod has made me all the better for it to do that, to be able to do that. So yeah, man. Also, I
What?
want to throw this out too, D Boy too. I love
Yeah.
his creative direction too and how he's going about things. That shit is
Yeah.
hard. But yeah, go on.
Bro,
What were you
I
gonna
think
say?
that's it's so important, man. Like when you see artists like D Boy, you see artists of that ilk of coming from where they come from.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love when I see people that come from that lifestyle put music first, because
Mm-hmm.
I really do feel like once they realize, because I mean you can kind of get the mentality of where these people come from just
Sure.
because we all grew up in the same areas. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I got to do this in order to succeed, and succeed by succeeding you making money from your family, providing for your loved ones, and really making it to where you ain't got to worry about no cash. You ain't got to worry about, and then you got the respect factor coming in there, right? But like, once these people that's from the streets, and you see it on, you see it from every hood, from every area, like I love to see people from there put effort into the music, beyond the music, into the videos, the interviews, the pop-ups and all of that, because
Mm-hmm.
I really feel like someone like D-Boy or someone like, rest in peace Cuddy Banks or Dr. 19, like these kind of artists can really make it big. First of all, make it big, like Drew, make it big, but also show everybody in their circle that it's like, yeah, we could go do that. We could go take some risks, take some chances, and eat off of that for however long. Or we could do this, and you
We
getting the
could build
money.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, you could do this music, and you could you
You could
could
build
you could
something organic together.
and you and like the respect factor, like people that come from outside the community, outside the culture, they look at that and they're wild by it. Like I literally,
Mm-hmm.
I had my music playing, and one of the helpers, like one of the coworkers, she was like, is your family like from a gang? And I was like, yeah, where we from is kind of, you gotta. And she literally was like, I've never known anyone to be from a gang or know anyone from a gang. And like when you realize it's people that's outside our culture and outside our community that like have a different type of reverence for just who you are, not even for what you've done or whatever, but like it's people that only read about the stuff that we've been through. And so
Mm-hmm.
like when you become an artist, when you become a musician or a rapper, whatever, you become the mouthpiece for your area, for your struggle, for your successes, for the people around you, and you
Mm-hmm.
become like that mirror for that, to be like, hey, this is what we going through. Hey, you
Mm-hmm.
reflect everything in your net, and then you uplift everybody else. So like I love seeing street dudes put effort into music and succeeding, if not for anything other than being able to be an example for those around them, to be like, hey bro, we we was just doing dirt and now he on stage in New Zealand. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if he could do that, why
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that? And not even them, even the younger generation. So like, and
Yeah.
hopefully they build off that and they go from there and they say,
Mm-hmm.
no, and Booyah Tribe too, like definitely had a big hand in that. And it just goes from there. So I love to see all the effort from different camps of people that they for real, and just
Yeah.
be like, bro, look, you can make this cash and not have to worry about nothing, not have to be looking over your shoulder. Like it's so dope. And hopefully people could follow suit and really get into it, because it's like especially out here, living out here, like it's lifestyles to be lived that don't require anxiety, that don't require paranoia, that don't require you being just on go all the time, defense up, guard up. Like there's lifestyles out here to be lived where you just chilling, like
Yeah.
you just relaxed. Like it's just so like, yeah, I
Yeah.
hope I hope yeah. Yeah.
You hope what? No, no, no. Go on. What? You
Nah,
hope
I
what?
just I just hope people from where we come from similar areas and similar struggles and similar backgrounds, I hope everybody gets a chance to experience life to where they could just relax. Because I know a lot of people who never
Yeah.
relax, who never get
Mm-hmm.
to let their guard down, who never
Yeah.
get to just breathe. Like every time they leave the house, it's just on go. And it's just like, damn.
Peace of mind's a delightful thing. This is the life of kings.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I was just listening to that new Fonte album. No, I hear you, bro.
yeah,
You can't fake that kind of that thing either. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You see it. When artists are doing something that's not just for them. I mean, it's not just for them and stuff, but it's that's something beyond just them and their family and where they're from, without
Mhm.
them probably even realizing it. Like you cannot fake that, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and I think people harp on authenticity about people harp on authenticity being a part of your brand, but it's like if you have a brand that's on the internet, the least you could do is be authentic. So
Mhm.
throw that notion of authenticity out the window, because we expect everybody out here to be that. Like, what
Yeah.
else do you carry besides your authenticity? And that's something that has been challenging to explore, but also really fun. And I just need to build up the discipline to keep this going, but it's gonna be fun things to discover, man. So
Mhm.
yeah, shout out to the creative ecosystem that you guys are building. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all building that for yourselves, because it's pretty fun over here, you know.
Yeah. It
But
is.
yeah.
uh,
They got deep, dude.
I know. I'm
Wow.
sorry.
No, I like that. Yeah, I like that. That was nice. What's up?
We gonna skip. I don't have a catch up. Honestly,
All
I've
right.
been sick.
Yeah.
I've been working. Everything that I this whole week, everything that I would talk about, I don't think I can because it's work related. So I'll just shut up. So instead, we'll get straight to. Did you want to talk about the Hood Classics or you want to talk about Diddy? Which one you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about Diddy. We can
Hey,
talk about the Hood Classics is
Diddy,
that's a list.
Diddy got time. Diddy got 4 years. Diddy was
50 months. It said. I seen the thing. It
50
says
months.
50 months and what like a $50,000 some
500.
kind of thing. 500,000.
Yeah.
Oh God, if it was 50,000, people are rioting.
Yeah.
500,000 still ain't shit though. It's Diddy.
Yeah.
You should have took at least tens of millions. I mean, fuck. What have we learned? What have we learned? You can have an overwhelming amount of evidence, but I guess if you just know the right people and have enough money, you can be out in 5 years.
Well, the thing was the evidence that we saw when Cash was getting beat up, that didn't really go with. That wasn't really evidence. That was just a leak of information. So the actual charge, he was getting charged with prostitution, like basically flying prostitutes in. That's what
right?
and trafficking, and he was charged, and he was found not guilty on a bunch of stuff. And so I think the maximum of whatever charges he did catch was 11 years. And bro, if you listen, like I listen to podcasts, I watch interviews. If you listen to all of them prior to today, nobody had him getting time, like jail time. I
remember
heard
seeing some videos of that too. People thinking he wouldn't get time. Yeah,
like people were thinking he'd get like Mark Lamont Hill, the Joe Budden podcast. He was saying he feels, and the people that he's talked to, they felt he would get 4 years, and he would get 6 months, and then the 3.5 suspended, meaning he'd be on
house arrest.
Parole. Yeah, he'd be on parole. And
isn't that exactly what he almost called it down to the T? It sounds like.
Well, no, but he got 4 years served, so he owes.
Oh yeah, they did time served.
Oh yeah, so he got 1 year time served, but he owes 3 years. Like he's gonna be in jail for 3 years.
Okay.
So the crazy thing is, I don't know if this is true, but I heard it. I think my girl might have said it or something. But I don't know if it was. I don't know. I heard it somewhere, but they said he had a press conference scheduled for Monday because he was so confident that he wasn't getting jail time.
Oh my God. I wouldn't put it past Sean Diddy. I wouldn't put it past him, bro. Yeah, he is clinically insane, bro.
So they said when he got sentenced, he was like on the ground.
Oh God.
On the ground.
Lord, oh God. I knew God was real. God is real, y'all.
No, like in a bad way, because he didn't realize he'd have to do jail time. Like he was sad.
Oh, he thought he was going away scot-free. Oh, yeah, I'm tripping. Okay. No, Lord, 3 years? 3 years? I expected none.
So from what I heard from the podcast, they were saying that Cassie's letter of impact, like impact letter or whatever, it's basically like stating why this person should get more jail time or less jail time, depending on where you stand. They said her thing was real hard to read. They said it was like real bad. Like
as far as comprehension, like she wasn't making sense? Or just like illegible?
No, it was like they said it was like real hard to read.
Oh, I was like, okay, yeah.
I can.
My
bad.
Yeah, my bad. No, that's on me. It was a tough read. Okay,
it's like, what, she got chicken scratch?
Yeah. Like, I cannot read. What, Cassie? She's over here crying her eyes out. What is this? I don't. What is this? Okay. So tough read. Okay.
Tough read.
God damn, bro.
Yeah, so and also they plan on appealing. They said that the defense team basically said they feel as if the judge inserted himself as a 13th juror that we did not ask for, and they took it as the jurors said not guilty and blah blah blah, but they said the judge took it upon himself to basically play God in this situation, and
oh my
4 years. So they're gonna appeal it right away. But as of now, Diddy is serving 3 years left on his prison sentence of 4 years.
What the
I
fuck is
I
you
think
what?
they should have put him 10 years suspended, so that they could like basically have him on a leash, on a very short leash for 10 years. And
Mm,
when you on suspended sentence, like it's I mean it's parole, probation, whatever it is. They can piss test you whenever they want. They can run into your spot and check stuff whenever they want. So like
mm.
I
Oh,
wish
his life would be a living hell for 10 years.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wish there was like a 4 year serving plus a 6 years, on parole, whatever. I don't know. So we'll
Oh
see.
yeah.
But yeah, so that was literally just breaking news that happened just now. So
Wow. Yeah,
yeah,
I seen the headline, I think on Instagram, but I thought it was one of those AI things. I didn't even bother because the
yeah,
number was so low. But now you're bringing this up here, and I'm even more sad for the criminal justice
yeah,
system.
yeah,
But that's them is the breaks, man.
yeah.
Them is the breaks. How can we expect anything less from uh this great country of ours? You know what I'm saying?
Tuh.
So we're gonna be seeing him out in the streets in 3 years,
Yeah.
assuming
I
he
guess
doesn't. Whatever. What?
I guess we'll stick with hip hop. Young
Okay.
Thug.
That's a great.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's just
we'll stick with
end
hip
it
hop.
there. Fuck that dude.
Young
What's up?
Thug. Young Thug basically came out with an interview,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, if I don't think he said if you, but he said he said if my girl was with me and was going to therapy, I'd feel like I failed as a man. He said, "Cause why you finna go over there and listen to them when I'm right here and I'm
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be your man. I'm supposed to help you." Just initially, like, just how do you feel about this statement?
I ain't go. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like there's a little credence to what he's saying.
Oh
Just
my god!
let me
Yo,
explain.
Marcus is a man.
I
Marcus is a
did.
man.
No. Let me explain. Yeah, no, it's still fucked up. I'm not caping for what he's saying, but I think there's a valid point, and I think that's one that people will stick to. It's like, why are you going to a stranger? Because I've heard that before. I've
Yeah.
heard that before when I would talk to somebody about like wanting to pursue therapy myself. Like, they were like, why would you do that when you know yourself better than a stranger would? And I was like, I mean, there's a point to that, but there's also things that I just truly don't know that I can probably never know because it's me, and
Mhm,
that it would be better off from an outsider's perspective. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? An unbiased opinion about something that I may not even have a clue of because of whatever fucking reason it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not caping for what Thug is saying. I just know that there are a bunch of people
Hey,
who think the way he does.
Marcus is a man. All right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You don't tell a man what to do. A man tells himself what to
Yeah,
do.
yeah. But yeah, okay. What the fuck, Thug? There's been a whole bunch of things about him lately since he's been out.
Yeah,
Like there's
he a
like
chatty
yeah,
patty.
there's
That's why
yeah,
out
he's a
there
chatty
just
patty. That's why. Yeah, just
yeah.
talking, just chopping it up with the
Hey,
with the,
hey,
with the feds. What?
hey, young thug.
Uh huh.
Have you ever been to a hospital? Hey, young thug. Have you ever talked to a dietitian? Hey, hey, young thug. Do you have a do you have somebody who does your taxes? Hey, young thug. Do you know? Hey, man, look.
What's
For
up? What's your
everybody
point?
who heard the Young Thug point and felt
Mm-hmm.
like he had a point, I'm not talking about Marcus.
You're not talking about me because I do
Yeah,
not
yeah,
agree.
he
Go on,
doesn't
go on.
agree.
What?
He said there's some credence. I don't know what that means, but he does not agree. Um, yeah, no,
Mhm.
like either y'all don't understand what therapy is, or y'all are just real hardcore. Uh, therapists
Hey,
are
self help,
specialized.
dude. Self love, dude.
They're self-help therapists, they go to
Yeah.
school for this, they study this. There's
Mm-hmm.
courses in college. There's many requirements for them to even practice what this is. And I know we like to think that we're special as human beings, like just the essence of us, like we just feel special. We
My
feel like
mama
one
said
of
I'm
a
special.
kind. Yeah.
My mama said I'm
we feel
special.
like we feel like everything we've gone through is singular to us, and just our experience only, but you got to understand that like we share a lot of paths. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like
Yeah.
that's why movies are so appealing to us, because you can watch a
Mm-hmm.
movie about a character from a totally different city, a totally different race, totally different country, culture,
Mm-hmm.
and you could find a bunch of things where you're just like, holy crap, I had that kind of relationship with my mom, or holy crap, I've been in that kind of romantic relationship where things didn't work out, or oh damn, I'm also an orphan, or it's so many different.
I am an orphan. Fuck. God damn it. You know what? My life is fucking funny. let's just
You know
throw
what
that
the
out there.
funniest? I was talking about Goodwill Hunting, bro. That's so freaking
Hey, I will.
narcissistic.
Yeah, I'm Will
No,
Hunting now.
no,
I'm
but
a narcissistic Will Hunting.
you know what the funniest thing is?
What?
When did we record that last episode? Friday? Friday, right? That
The
was
weekly. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
No, Tuesday.
Patreon. Yeah, this
Patreon.
Tuesday. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
After that bombshell that Lance dropped. Hey, if you listening to
Hey.
this right now, if you're not on a Patreon, you
Yeah.
need to go on a Patreon, because that last episode, boy,
Oh
that was
shit,
crazy.
bro.
Lance he dropped a bomb on us. But I'm
Man,
saying,
baby.
after he did that, I listened to it and I was like, damn, I hella want to listen to your bombshell. So I just re-listened to that the other
Oh
day.
my god, why are you putting
On
yourself through
Tuesday.
that?
It was, oh my god, bro. Yo, that episode, yo.
That was That
Yeah.
was so early in this shit too.
Yeah.
We dropped that early.
You dropped that early. I was like,
That's all right. Yeah. I dropped it early. Yeah,
oh,
man.
shoot.
It's give you an idea of what the fuck this network is about, bud.
Yeah. We pour our hearts out for y'all
Yeah.
to not care.
And our friends laugh at us so much. I listened to that episode hella times too, because that shit is funny as hell. You're like,
Marcus
what?
was like,
what? What? And then he starts dying, bro. Dying. Doesn't know what else to say. And then he said,
you really might be Asian.
You really are Asian. Bro, it was perfect, bro. It was perfect.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic, bro. That's a classic.
See, that's what I'm saying. This ecosystem we built without even realizing it. There's inside jokes, callbacks, running gags. Lance hates women. Like, we've kept this up all year.
Hey, you look real gorgeous today.
Dang, dude. Now when I see that word, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm an old timey fuck. Shit. Oh, that's so funny, bro.
Hey, shout out to the podcast, bro.
Shout out to the podcast. Fuck you, Diddy. No shouts out to you, man.
Hold on, back to Thug. Hey, Thug.
Yeah, back to Thug. Also, yeah, you too, Thug.
Yeah,
what
Thug.
the fuck?
Yeah, Marcus said you had some credence, but anyway. Hey, people gotta understand, man. Therapists are licensed. They've gone to school for this. They're like doctors, right?
Yeah.
You don't say, oh, why would you go to a doctor? You know your body. You don't say that. You just don't do that. You don't say, oh, wait, you don't know your car? Why would you go to a mechanic? No, you don't say. We don't say this about any other thing except for when it comes to mental health. And I think the reason is because we just really can't grasp the idea that mental health is an actual part of our actual health. Like, we just seem like, if you don't think about it, it'll be cool. And that's, sometimes that's true. Sometimes that is true. If you don't have the energy to work out, or, you have motivation, or, depression definitely stems from, just your mind and things like that. There are some instances where if you feel like you can do it, it'll help you do it for sure. I'm not saying that's wrong, but I'm saying not everything works like that. And people got to take it seriously. And this whole idea, because, bro, you should have seen the comments. Like, people, like what you said, like, it has credence. People was like agreeing with it, and I'm sitting here like
full on agreeing, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, bro. And I think, honestly, bro, I think this comes from an insecurity thing. I really think it comes from insecurity.
Yeah, there is a stigma. Huge stigma around this thing.
Well, the idea that like he said, if your girl goes to therapy and you sitting right there, she should be able to come to you for help. And there's
He's
this,
questioning, he's challenging your manhood.
yeah, it's an insecurity issue because it's like you feel like if she outsources the help, it means you're less than. When in reality, it's just you're not equipped. You can't put it any other way. You're not equipped to deal with some of the stuff. You know, you haven't gone to school for this. You don't have a degree for this. You don't have any prior knowledge. Your lifestyle and the reach that your knowledge has is limited compared to most.
Yes.
Or normally, I'm saying.
No.
So you
No.
have to go, yeah,
Go
you
on.
have to go to other people for help. It's just a natural part of life. Like we are okay with going to help for other people with better knowledge in these certain backgrounds for a whole lot of other things. But when it comes to therapy, all of a sudden that logic is out the window. And it just doesn't make sense to me. It's not logical at all. So nah. If you agree with Young Thug, please reevaluate.
I've heard this take from people too about how there's like a huge spike of mental health cases in recent years because that term mental health is a recent thing that has come about. But it's like when you look at the history of these diagnoses, they've actually been around for like a little under 100 years, starting in like the 1800s, maybe a little over 200 years with like psychologists like what's his name?
Confucius.
Carl Jung, yeah, Confucius, but Carl Jung, fucking Friedrich Nietzsche, and all these motherfucking long ass German named ass motherfuckers. Like these concepts have been around for a very long time, and now there's a stigma because the discussion has ramped up in recent years. But it's because people are now discovering that these are real things. So. Yeah, so along with that comes these stigmas of, like you said, insecurity, for men, it's like a challenge to your manhood. Like, why can't she come to you? It's just all these things that we just, there's a lack of knowledge of, or a lack of wanting to participate in it because of the insecurities that you mentioned. So it's like, I wrote something, man. There was a quote that, that this dude basically talked about what grief is, or what is it, like not grief, but like mental health, and mental health. He said something along the lines of mental health are just, what is it? Mental health is just the symptoms that we get when we can't mourn or understand something, or something like that. I remember it resonating with me so much, but I can't find where the fuck I wrote that. And I really like that quote. That's because that's exactly what this is. And that's what it takes to really understand, I guess, your own or just mental health in general, that it takes having to understand what the problems are for you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I really like that quote. Once I find it, I'll put it up somewhere that people will probably not even fucking read. But whatever. I like that quote. I love it. Yeah. So Thug, shut up. Diddy, 10 more years. Fuck. Maybe 20. Lock him up. Put him under the jail.
Yeah.
What?
So the clip that I was talking about, and it's so funny because as soon as I remembered it, guess who posted it?
Who?
Our cousins.
Oh, they over there clocking it?
Yeah, they clocking it. Shout out to cousin Clock It. I remember it before y'all posted it, but that's it. So no.
Only Seth. I don't know if I like your whole idea or theme or concept, but whatever. We can talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. So the media team from Duke football, the Duke FB Talk podcast, clip goes viral. It's these 4 white guys who are sitting around talking about Polynesian players and making fun of all their names.
Oh God.
Okay. Sack of ukuleles. Listen, I'm highly touted Cal/Oregon/Cal freshman. Sack of ukuleles. I think it's like, is that what it is? Sacka ukuleles, something. I don't know. He comes from the same high school that produced NFL talents. Michael Fumanu Ufalele. I'm pretty sure I got that right. Pretty confident. And David Thawataya Bakun, I don't know, and his uncle, Sacagawea, or Sack of Ukuleles. On the season, Sack of Ukuleles has over 1,200 yards.
Yeah,
What
so
a piece. I know good and goddamn well that if you was to make jokes like that, I would laugh my ass off.
Mhm.
But because it's coming from Duke, you know, with the look, well, I don't want to mention whatever. But coming from these fucking white players from Duke, talking about these names that they can't pronounce, it's like, yeah. Had that my whole life. Filippo, fallopian tube. So it's nothing new, but it's also like when I hear about it in these videos, I'm just like, yeah. Yeah. They are of that ilk to say this dumbass shit.
Don't get desensitized to the disrespect. That's how
Yeah.
they get away with it. That's how they get away with it.
That's how they get away with it. That's a really good point. That's a really good point. And it, you know, it's yeah. Nah, it doesn't ruffle my feathers as much as it probably should, just because I'm desensitized to it. You know, I'm just like, dude, y'all suck. you suck. Fuck you.
But, that was the clip that I saw. That was the clip that I saw. And I hate these kind of comments, bro. I need to really get out the comments, man.
Please get out the comment section. This is why you just be going off, bro. Get out of there. You want to talk about mental health? Get out of there to strengthen your mental health, bro. How about that?
I feel like it's a nice little mental sparring. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god! Yeah, I do it for the challenge. This guy, I do it for the challenge.
Hey, if y'all don't know, man, I was a Twitter OG, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm used to this.
We know, brother.
It's not anything new. Like I've been debating online since 2005. Like it's not anything
oh
new.
My
20
dude.
Years.
Yo,
20
Kanye
years.
to the
Let's beef.
Kanye to the
Let's beef.
Yeah, let's beef. Let's beef.
Come on, man. Hip hop DX, all hip hop. Two dope boys. Come on. I've been doing this.
So what are you doing? What you talking about? Who'd you get into a fight with? What happened?
No, I didn't get into a fight with nobody. I just hate when people say, why are y'all getting so riled up? Because we like if a poly people do this to each other all the time, right? People gotta understand, bro. It's different coming from different people. And like they could say, oh, that's double standards. Oh, like, oh, but
it is.
No,
it is.
Okay, it is. But you could say that, and you could seem like you're not for double standards, right? Because when you say, oh, it's a double standard, you shouldn't be able to. Bro, we live
in a society full of double standards.
No, we have all been a victim to. Like you can go in and say something about somebody's brother, and you as a cousin, you have that rapport with that person. Man, your brother's stupid as hell. Cool, whatever. If a friend or if a stranger were to be like, your brother's stupid as hell, in the same joking manner, it's a different, it's a different type of defense that you go into. So like for people saying like, oh, you these double standards, we all have that in us because there's this, because if you see a poly person talking like joking or whatever, you could tell what's lighthearted versus what's actual racist amongst whatever. But if you see a poly person just joking like that, there's a level of understanding that you assume this person has because we come from the same place. We have the same upbringing. They know the same struggle as us. So there's an assumed like relationship with this person, even if you don't know them. You just assume that this person can correct, like identifies with your struggle. And that's really what it is. So when you see it coming from somebody on the outside, there's a level of ignorance that comes with that. There's a level of they don't respect where we come from. They look at us as a spectacle, as opposed to somebody who comes from where we come from. They have all the respect in the world about our struggle, about our fight. And so when they joke, it's lighthearted, as opposed to somebody else. When the dudes is laughing, I don't see them just laughing at Sacco ukuleles. I don't see them just laughing at Sacagawea. I see them laughing at our culture. I see them laughing at why these guys have such ridiculous names. I see them laughing at something that they find odd, weird, obscure, and just downright incorrect.
Yeah.
And so there's just it's different coming from different people, especially in y'all may feel like, oh, white people are being talked down upon or whatever in the mainstream social media, leftist, whatever. But it is true. They have less of respect for people's culture. And we see
You're
it
being
all the
reverse
time.
racist right now.
We can talk about that another time. Hey, Hawaii Bros is popping off again.
Hawaii what? Oh, Hawaii
Bros
Bros is popping off? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hawaii Bros popping off again. The white people who tried to trademark plate lunch, tried to trademark Aloha Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
That comes from people not respecting your culture.
Yeah.
That's where that comes from. To think you could just come in and take stuff. There's no respect. And guess what? That disrespect or that lack of respect or that no respect, it starts with stuff like, oh, look at these names. These names are weird.
Mm-hmm.
And it's slowly, soon as you start letting that disrespect slide, it goes and it goes and it goes. So, nah, we off that, man. Duke FB talk. Yeah, shut that podcast down. Get them out of here.
Yeah, y'all suck, man.
Get them out of here,
suck.
bro.
And y'all's names suck too. All right, Hunter, Tyler,
Is that
Tyler, Kyle? Fuck you and your names, bruh. Tallahassee. Well, no, not Tallahassee. That's not Tallahassee. Nope. No, more things you stole. Remember that. Shit. Also, I just think reverse racism is such a funny thing. Of course, white people aren't. When you're racist to white people, it's not racism outright. It's just reverse racism. See, white people don't even get to be racist. You know what I'm saying? It's reverse racist when you fucking want to talk shit about white people now. Well, you can't just. Well, you don't want to be a part of the collective. What? We can't just be racist to you. We got to be reverse racist to you. Oh no, I've always thought that word was funny. Sorry. White people are crazy.
I don't know what you think that's enough time, or you want to get some more?
I think that's plenty of time. I think we went off. To be honest, what time did we? I don't even know what time we started.
I don't remember. I wish Zoom told us how long our thing is. Whoa,
hey. Your thing is
calculating
your thing.
Calculating your. All right, man. I got nothing else.
2 inches from the floor. Yeah, I got nothing else either. Man.
Take us out, man. Take us out.
140. You know what it is. Okay, go far. Bye. Check the Patreon out. All right, bye.
Yeah, go have some fun over there.
Yeah.